What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video. Today we're going to be doing a beginner to pro menu tour. So for those of you guys who are new to the game, even if you're not new to the game, there might be some tips in here that you guys don't know. But we're going to go over the entire game menu, okay? Because a lot of people, when you first start playing a game, you're looking at the game going, oh my god, what do all these buttons do? And it can be really confusing when you don't play the game. Before we begin, hit that like and subscribe button. You guys, I want to say thank you to the people that have been getting my name out there, who have been commenting on my videos to boost the algorithm, or just, liking the videos, sharing the videos. I appreciate it. We are really close to 3,000 subscribers, which is awesome. So anybody here who hasn't yet subscribed, make sure you do that. Okay, so the menu tour. All right, now some of these buttons will not be available to you until a certain level point or age requirement. So make sure that when you first start playing the game that you set the age bar high enough to where you can participate in all of the features. Now, if you did not do that, you're going to want to get in contact with EA and give them a copy of your ID, and then they'll be able to go ahead and fix that for you. All right, so let's start with the top left corner, that where it says 99. This here is your level, okay? Every time you upgrade houses, your level's going to go up. If you upgrade too many houses, you're going to have problems. You're going to go up too high level, and then certain items are going to be hard for you to find. I highly recommend that you check out the Missy's Building Guide video after you watch this one. That way you don't screw up your city, because trust me, there are some irreversible things that you can do, and I do have videos on that as well, that can really screw you up. Okay, so here, you guys, this is where you can change your city name with the little pencil next to the name. You can change the description of your city, so this is something that people will see when they click on your name or whatever. So, I recommend that you guys follow MissyAnne on YouTube in your city description, snap a screenshot, and it will give you a free chance to win rares every month. Okay, so here is the experience that is needed for the next level. Now, I'm at maximum level, so I can't go up, but pay attention to the experience, because you'll understand when you watch the Missy's Building Guide video. But you want to pay attention to that to make sure that you don't exceed a certain level point, okay? Now, you can click on these little tabs, and it will it'll expand downward, and you can see what you got going on here. So here it shows the cities that you have available. So at level 25, you'll be able to unlock regional maps. Those are different maps that you can build on, and you can travel to them individually by clicking the airplane. Now, this is the same thing when you click on other people's cities. Okay, so if you want to travel to their limestone map, you would click the airplane next to the one that says limestone, and then it'll take you there. Now, this here is the club tab. It tells you what club I'm in. Just below the club name in really tiny letters, it tells you the club code. You're going to enter that club code in. If you're searching for a specific group, you can enter that club code in without the hashtag, and it will take you directly to that group, whether they've changed their name or not. I always recommend that you take down a club code rather than a name. That way, if they change the name, you can always find it. Okay? Now, it tells you, what the club priorities are, the requirements to join, all that good stuff. Here is the Contest of Mayors ranking. This is basically every time you do Contest of Mayors assignments, you earn experience, so to speak, and you rank up. Okay, now this com ranking is just basically to show how many assignments you've done over time. It doesn't cause you to level up in the game. Now, here it shows you the current league that you're in and the points that you've earned this league, and then it shows you the season that you're in and what tier of the pass that you're on. It says seasons participated in is 2. That is not accurate. Sometimes this screws up, okay? I've had several people say, that seasons participated in is off. Obviously, I've been playing 6 years, so that's definitely not accurate. Okay, the monster, war and monster thing here. Now, this is for the monster that pops up in your city. You know, your war ranking. So same thing as when you earn contest mayor's points. When you earn war points, you're going to rank up. And then you have see all here, and this will show you the cards that you have unlocked and what level the cards are. Okay? Now, just next to this is your population amount. This is how many people you have on this map. Okay? So here I have 1.3 million, roughly. Or yeah. Okay, so hang on. I'm trying to get it to... We'll talk about that in a minute. So here we have 100% happiness, okay? This is something that you're going to want to pay attention to. It does, if you read here, and the one thing, you guys, this is the, and I know it's going to sound like, duh, but no, this really is the best advice that I can give you. Read your frickin' menu. I cannot tell you how many people come to me with questions, and all I have to do is snap a screenshot of what's in front of their face. And they're like, oh, dude, read the menu, okay? Anywhere in the game, believe it or not, the game does tell you a lot of things that you do need to know. So when you click on certain things or hold them down, you'll get more information. This here tells you the happiness per map. Okay, now your taxes are something that you're going to be able to collect every 24 hours. You can collect them all different times of the day. They just kind of add up over time. Like, you don't collect them one time per day is what I'm saying. They do not go past the 24-hour mark. So if you're not collecting them, they're not going to add up for several days. They just stop, okay? Happy Sims pay more taxes, keep your citizens happy by listening to their needs and providing the services. Police, health, fire, water, power, sewer. That is what keeps them happy, and then the roads being dealt with. You're not going to upgrade your roads. You're going to look up my 3 red roads trick, so you're not wasting money on that. But that's how you keep your people happy, okay? Now here is the storage capacity. This is basically the most important thing in the entire game, is how many items you can hold. This game is 100% item-based. It's about what you're making, what you're selling, what you need to do assignments. All of it is 100% item-based. That being said, what you produce versus what you buy versus what you sell, what you can hold, all of that is where the challenge comes into this game. And the more items that you can hold, the better off you're going to be. So the best thing to focus on is upgrading your storage capacity to max. But this is where you hold your items. Now, you'll see here where it says plus 10 boost, and it ends in 36 days. You have things called temporary storage that you can get from the VU pass, you can get it from the mayor's pass, you can get it from, that's about it. From, I wanted to say something else, I can't remember what it was. But yeah, you get temporary storage, okay, from multiple things in the game, and then once that temporary storage is done, that's it. It goes away. All right, now you can scroll down and you can see, now a lot of people have trouble identifying certain items within the game. All you have to do is hold down on it and it tells you what it is. If you don't have it in your inventory, go to one of your shops and hold down on it and it will tell you what it is. Okay? Below that, you will see a blue button here. You will not get this until you hit level 30. This is your Omega storage. These items cannot be sold. They cannot be traded. They can only be sold to the sim bubbles that pop up in your city. Okay? Now, here is the calendar. This is something that is new, and it basically just shows you what events are going on. So you've got your VU pass, you've got the season pass, and then if you have any side passes or let's say like war events or whatever's going on in the game, they've added this new calendar for you. Okay? Okay. Below that, you see the Eiffel Tower here. This is your Season Pass button. You click on that, and it's going to open up your Mayor's Pass. Now, here on the top right corner, this is the amount of Plum Bomb points that you need to proceed on to the next level. Now, Plum Bomb points are points that are earned by doing contest mayor's assignments. You will unlock that at level 11. Okay, now that's going to be basically what you spend a good majority of your week preparing for and doing is going to be towards the contest so that you can win prizes and things like that. Okay, now this screen here is, let's go. Here is the tower in the water. This is your contest mayor's tower. Top left is that comm rank we talked about before. Then you have, see where it says 265 with the tickets? Okay. That is the amount of tickets that I have. When your assignments are done, you get a total of 60 assignments when you get to the very top league. You have a total of all these. You're going to start in the bottom league, and if you rank at a certain point on the leaderboard, you get 100 people in your leaderboard, and you're going to look at your leaderboard, okay? So click leaderboard. Notice how we've got 100 people. In the blue section here, it says to be demoted to City League. So it'll take me down a league. Here is no prize. To be promoted. So if you want to go up a league, you have to rank above this line. You have to rank in the green. Okay? Now, each league has a different demotion and promotion ranking line. So you want to check those. Now, you're going to click league. So basically, if I want to get into Mega next week, I have to rank within the first 10 people. Okay? Now, this is the top prize that they're showing you here. When you click back on leaderboard, it will show you the prize available based on where you're ranking on the board. So if you get first place, this is what you get. If you get the big prize, second or third place, that's what you get, and so forth. This is the FAQ section, so frequently asked questions. You can read through this, okay? Assignments. This is where you're going to choose your assignments. Now, you have a total of 60 when you get to the Mega League. And then when you guys are done with the assignments available to you, you have the option to buy up to 15 more assignments using your tickets. Tickets are very valuable, and they should only be used in Mega. And they should only be used if they absolutely need to be used to win, okay? I have 265 tickets, so I'm not in any, trouble in that regard. I have plenty of tickets. A lot of you beginner players are going to want to save those. They're very important. Do not use them to win the lower leagues. The lower leagues are super easy to win. Don't do that. Okay, canceling assignments should be done, if you're in Mega, you should really think of, proceed with caution when you guys cancel in Mega. Okay, so now let's go to the top half of the screen. We've got the regional coins. So these you will obtain through the Mayor's Pass whether you have the maps unlocked or not. You're going to want to wait to unlock these maps as they do make the entire game more difficult. But basically you're going to start stacking up these regional currencies, and then that way when you do finally unlock the map, you'll have these available to buy things that are associated with that map, like items or not items, but buildings and city storage and things like that. The Neo coins, same concept. You're going to obtain this stuff through the Mayor's Pass, and you can use that for Omega services later for your regular residential homes. But right now it's not of concern for you guys. The Platinum keys, which is next to there, right here, these are used to buy all kinds of things. War cards, buildings, stuff like that. They are not easy to get. They should be saved, and you guys should wait to use them in November when we have the Black Friday sale, unless it is a limited time building offer that pops up. Then you should really wait, okay? Gold keys are not anywhere near as hard to obtain as platinum keys. You can pretty much get those from the VU Tower, which is right here. Okay. You launch disasters on your city, and when you repair the disasters, it rewards you with gold keys. Now, coins, you pretty much know what those are for. And then cash, you know what that's for as well. Do not waste your cash on anything besides shop slots, contest of mayors assignments when in Mega, depot slots, and buildings, during the Black Friday sale or limited time stuff. Okay, tokens, these are things that you get from epic projects. When you build a regular residential up to a maximum point, you are allowed to do what is called an epic project. You donate all the items that the game asks for, and then it converts the house to whatever token level that you reached within that 24-hour time frame. If you reach gold, then that house will provide you with a piece of a speed token every 24 hours for the duration of that house's lifespan, which, unless you bulldoze it, would be forever. Okay, that little yellow bag on the right corner, this opens up and is all the offers. So you've got your daily chest that you can collect. Okay, you've got the Earn Sims Cash offers. This is relatively new. It's kind of lame. It basically takes you out of the game and has you download other apps and play other games and do things to earn Sims Cash. I'm not a big fan of that. Here is where you can purchase Sims Cash for regular cash, or real cash, I should say. Here is where you can convert Sims Cash into coins. That is an absolute ripoff. Do not do this. There's also no confirming when doing this. So if you click this, it's just going to purchase it, okay? Don't click it. Now, on the right-hand side, we've got this little tools button. This is another area where you can change your city name. There's actually quite a few things you can do here. You can turn the music on and off, the sounds on and off, which the sounds are super annoying. Music is also super annoying. I always have those off. You can log in and out of Facebook and Google Play or Apple. This is how you add people to your friends list. So if you want somebody to be on your friends list, if you want to be able to travel to their city without them being in your club, then you'll need to add them to your Facebook friends list, and then you'll be able to travel to their city by clicking in the bottom left corner here. There's a little people button here where you go to Daniel's city. All of the people on your friends list will be here, and they appear to be sorted by population, not by name. Okay, so whoever has the highest pop will show up first, and then down the line. Okay, so back to the settings button here. This is where you can change your city name like that. Then you have notification settings. If you don't want to get notifications on your phone for all those annoying things, you can turn them on and off. You've got photo sharing. Now this allows you to take a picture of your city without all of the nonsense on the screen, like the buttons and the yellow hats and things like that. So you click this. Notice how all the yellow hats and stuff are gone. You click save, and then it saves a screenshot. Okay, now if you hit the other button, it uploads it. Now, let's go back here. We've got help. This here is where you guys can report a player, contact them, whatever. Here you've got, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, you got all those. Now, mobile data, you can disable that, which you probably shouldn't. Usage sharing. Now here, this is kind of where some of the advertising comes into play. You can turn some of these on and off. You can read through them to see what they do. That pretty much sums that up. So, let's see. The roads button. Now here, this is something that you guys will learn in the 3 red roads video. But basically, the ones that are red require upgrading immediately. Upgrades are extremely expensive. You don't want to have to pay for those. There is a way you can set your roads up to where you do not need to upgrade them ever again, and your happiness will not drop. Check out that 3 Red Roads video. This is how you pave new roads. These ones cost money, $12,000 per 1 square. You only get 50% of the coins back when you bulldoze it, so make sure that they're going to be there for a very long time. This is the one you're going to want to start with. These other ones cost money. Okay, here is your traffic. This tells you how much traffic is on each road. Then you have the bulldoze button. All right, now here's the house button. This one shows you how many residents you have. I have a total of 134. I have 5 ready for upgrade and 122 epic buildings. It shows you how many you have available that you can place down. I have 1 available I can place down. You can only have 3 construction zones at a time. So, you know, you go through and this, you hold down on it, tells you the maximum population. This is the maximum population you can have when this house is built at its maximum upgrade, okay? That's the amount of, the service demand is low, then this one is only 300 at its maximum upgrade. The regular residential is the one that can be converted to an epic project. Now, this one, when it is converted to an epic project, the maximum population goes up to 2,411. Latin is 1836, but it has a, okay, it looks like it has a low service demand now. Now we've got medium here, medium, high, medium, medium. These are regionals, okay? Now, when you click on this button here, it tells you the land value. So if you want those skyscrapers when you're building your regular residentials, you want to make sure that the land value is high when you upgrade it. The more specializations you have in your building, parks, landmarks, beach, mountain, things like that, the higher the land value is going to go up. Okay, so that means that more people are obviously going to live there because you're going to have pop boost, but it'll convert those regular homes into ones that look nicer than those ugly short things. This is your wealth forecast. It shows you standard homes, premium, or luxury. Okay. Now, here we have the shop button. This shows you which shops are available, when they need upgrading. You should upgrade them immediately whenever they become available because that is discounting the time it takes to make each item. Some of these are seasonal shops. They only run at certain times of the year. Here's the factories. Now, this is something that a lot of people screw up on. First off, 3-slot factories is what you're going to be purchasing. You're going to skip the 4-slot factories. You're going to go straight to the 5-slot factories. Now, when you guys read these things, you want to make sure that you're reading the requirements properly. It's basically 80,000 people is the only requirement. There is no level requirement, okay? So the moment that you hit 80,000 people, you can buy these for 20,000 each. You should. A lot of people buy the nano factories, not knowing what it does. First off, it's $30,000 more. Yeah, it's extremely expensive. Now, what is the difference? They both have 5 slots. They do not decrease the time it takes to make the items. They all make the items the same time. The only difference, if you read, is the pollution square. So when you place this one down, if you have houses within that vicinity of the brown square on the ground, the happiness will drop down. So as long as you don't put people near this factory, that's the only difference, is this one looks a little bit different and it has no pollution square. So until you are financially able, this is not a priority. Just buy the one for 20,000. You'll get 50% back, and then you can later invest in the nanotech factory if you want to. Okay, so this button here is your service button. So power, water, sewer, waste management. This goes up by the house is placed. Okay, so certain houses require more services. So you can increase the population all you want, but when you add more houses is when your service demand is going to rise. Now, it's going to show you guys which ones are in the red. Right now I don't have anything in the red. Basically, you know, this one is the best to purchase for coins for coverage until you eventually unlock the Omega services, which do not go for just Omega homes. They go for all homes. It's just power, water, sewer, garbage, okay? Then you're going to go for water. You're going to buy the first one, the basic water tower, this one, until you can get the Omega water tower. You're going to go for the basic sewage until you can get Omega. And then waste management, you're going to go with the garbage incinerator. And then, let's see, fire. Maxis Manor is going to be what you want to invest in, and that's going to be a lot of what you spend your Contest of Heirs winnings on. Maxis Manor is this building here. It is a 2x2 building, and it does police, health, and fire coverage evenly. Okay, so you don't have to try to, you know, piece everything around and fit everything. It's a pain in the butt. Until then, until you can afford a Maxis, you should purchase the largest one, okay? This one here, the Maxis, it does provide you with 1 VU item per day at random to purchase. Now, you can have a total of 9 Maxises. You get 1 per regional map unlocked, and then 4 for the capital. You can place them on any map, but you cannot store them once they're purchased, so it's pretty much, you know, stuck to that map only. All right, now here we have, you know, the police and health. We just talked about that. Now the government tab, this will show you your happiness and which people are happy and unhappy. So if your happiness is not at 100% and you want to know why, click on the government tab, locate the sad face, and go to that area and figure out what's going on. Is there a pollution square? Is the traffic high? Do they have services? You know, what is causing them to be unhappy? Now, the rest of this is like your token tower, your city hall, your taxes, storage, Omega stuff. Control nets are used for Omega. Basically, it's similar to police, health, and fire, except for you use control nets. And then they have drones, which the drones don't have to be within the vicinity of the houses. They just have to be along a road, basically. So you can, kind of like water, you can put it far enough away and you don't have to worry about it. Okay, parks. So all the other specialization categories, the lower half of this, these boost your population 100%. You get 100% pop boost per category. So let's say that you are doing transportation, okay? This is a 50% boost. Anything within this square is going to boost 50%. So if I place 2 of these down, it will be 100% boost. That's it. That's all I get. So if I add another one, it's just going to say 0, okay? So if you're wondering why certain buildings are not adding as much population, it's because they've reached the 100% pop boost capacity. You get 100% per category. You want to evenly spread out each category. So you've got parks, landscape, landmarks, all that good stuff. Certain categories are going to be a lot harder to obtain than others. You know, the landscape category is going to be very hard to reach 100%, if you know, at all. Usually people do like the walkways or something over the roads for that. But all the others are going to be super easy. Like the Mayor's Pass category is really easy to reach at the 100%. Okay? Now, that's something, if you're somebody who's really focused on population, check out my population videos. I can show you guys some layouts and things. Population is not something that is super important in this game. In the older games, population was how you, or taxes were how you got your main source of income. This game is item-based, so even though taxes are part of it, and they do provide you with, you know, some money per day, it's nothing substantial. Okay, it's just a little bit of chump change to kind of help you here and there, but ultimately, the vast majority of your income is going to be through items. Okay, managing your items, making the right things, the way you're spending your money, the way what you're investing your items in, stuff like that. Okay, the bottom left corner, this star button, this is the war screen button. It takes you to the war map. It tells you how much time for the attack phase and the prep phase. If you click on this little eye here, it tells you which disasters you have available that you can launch. And then this is the chat button. It shows you your group chat. Let's go back. This is the club challenge. So everybody within your group is going to work on the contest of mayors. Their points add up towards a group chest. And then at the end, you get to collect whatever chest your club reached. Okay, you can see everybody's points here. Then we have, let's see, members. So tells you how many people you have, what arena you're in. See where it shows the little like tower looking thing with the number 6. Shows you what ranking they are, member, vice president, senior. Vice presidents can boot people. Seniors, I believe they can boot people and accept people, but they cannot promote people. Or VPs cannot promote people up to VPs. They can only promote people up to senior. Okay. Browsing for a group. You can go here and browse. You can click search. You got the FAQ section. Then you have the rank button. This is new where it says 95. That takes you to your assignments, so you don't have to click on that tower in the water anymore. Then you have the Design Challenge Diamond screen. Now this is not for people on the Missy's Building Guide. This costs experience, so it's not available for you guys. Or you guys shouldn't be doing is what I'm saying. So basically this challenge goes on every so many days. You design something up, take a picture, people vote on it, and then you collect blueprints. Those blueprints go towards prizes, and you can purchase those prizes before the pass ends. Okay. Now, this here's the little street sign. This will allow you to travel to and from your other cities. So if you want to go to your cactus map or whatever, you click on that. And here's that friend button we were talking about earlier. And that is it, you guys. That's your menu. So hopefully that was helpful to you beginner players. If you have any video requests, questions, comments, anything at all, put it in the comments section. I'm more than happy to make a video for you guys. It's been a while since I've been a beginner player, so having to kind of revert back to knowing nothing about the game. Sometimes when you make these videos, and there's so many out there, you don't know what people have seen and you know, what's like super obvious to say and what's not. So, you know, bear with me here. I'm trying the best I can to make sure that I'm giving you guys as much information as possible so that you guys are up to date with, you know, everything you need to know. The worst thing is okay, for me, the worst thing is when you watch a video and there's information that they should have given, and you're like, well, that would have been nice to know. Why didn't you say that? So I try to give you guys the most information, but at times, you know, it's so much to take in that you don't retain it all. So it is what it is. I'm just doing the best I can to give you guys as much information as possible. Like I said, I highly recommend that you check out the playlist section. In that section, there is a must-watch list that I've put together. Those are the really important videos that I feel that, you know, you need to watch in order to be successful in the game. So be sure to check that playlist out.